welcome to Peterborough. This is Peterborough Station. It's the entrance to Peterborough. It's the gateway into Peterborough. Over 5 million people are using this station every year. 1.5 million people use Peterborough for an interchange on their way to Birmingham, Edinburgh, Glasgow, all over the country. It's only 50 minutes back into London from here, and that's why Peterborough is very interesting for investors to come and invest in.
We've got 3 key objectives for our principal regeneration project as part of our £1 billion city centre programme.
£1 billion is serious money, isn't it?
£1 billion, yeah, it is. Well, it reflects a modern city that's growing in confidence. We're having a brand new station on the west side that's going to collect the commuters, that then releases a lot of the land that's currently car parking on the eastern side. It will consolidate all the access arrangements to make it so much easier for people to come and use the station. Yep. And that includes the final element, which is pedestrian walkways that will guide you into the city centre instead of coming out at the moment and it's not entirely clear. So we'll have a shiny new gateway on the west for commuters. We'll have a shiny new gateway on the east that guides you into the city centre to enjoy that £1 billion project.
Absolutely, and I just think it's key that getting people into the city centre, spending money, enjoying the cultural assets that we've got there, that's going to be fantastic for the economy. And not least, consolidating that parking opens up massive opportunities for development and a new development platform around the station. New homes, businesses, retail premises, a new public realm, a square that we're planning there as well, so you come out of the station into really attractive surroundings. It's going to be great. You're going to arrive in Peterborough and know you're in Peterborough, which is a modern, like you said, a modern, ambitious city. So we're at North Westgate now, which sits across the road from the station quarter. And as you can imagine, it's risen up in our priority list for a development that we need to get away. It's a 4.6 hectare site, looking at around 450 homes and a hotel development here as well. It's been with a land trader for 27 years now, 3 peaks in the development cycle and 2 successful planning applications, but unfortunately nothing's happened. So we're looking at ways of assembling this site ourselves, maybe looking at using the council's own powers of intervention to ensure this development comes forward in the next 24 months. So here we are on top of the cathedral.
It is high, but it's a great view.
It's a fantastic view. You can see the whole of Peterborough from here. It's awesome. I'm just going to point out a few things that are going on or have happened already here. So just behind me we have the Solstice development, which is a Cross Keys Housing Association development. 3 cranes up, modern methods of construction, which means they're lifting pods in that have already been made in a factory. Bucking the trend in terms of the economy at the moment nationally, because we have development and cranes in the sky, which is fantastic for Peterborough. And if I move around slightly around to here, if you just see, you've got this tower block, but just behind there you've got 2 car parks that are surplus to requirements now, Wellington Street and Dickens Street, and we're just in the process of negotiating a development agreement there for a mixed-use development that's going to come forward with some much-needed affordable housing, some retail and some more job opportunities, and a family restaurant as well. It's going to be a fantastic development and provide a great entrance into the city, which is one of the main access points into the city. And I'll just hand you over to Jim, who's going to talk you through another couple of things that we can see from up here as well.
Okay, so just behind me on the horizon, the red building, that's our energy recovery facility. It's owned by the council, and there's an ambitious plan that's being put together at the moment for a combined heat and power network that will serve potentially the whole of the eastern industry area of the city. If we move around, we have the developing brand new university that is exactly on schedule, providing higher education to thousands of people from both from Peterborough area but also beyond. And next to that we have the embankment, and then in behind the embankment we have the Middleholme scheme, which Nick will talk you through.
So yeah, we're really fortunate in the city to have a 42-acre brownfield site, which you can just see over the back of that new development over there. It's a massive opportunity, 500 homes perhaps, family and executive housing, really needed in the city, really changes up the typology because we've got lots of apartments and conversions of office blocks. This will start to bring more families into our city centre. And of course they'll be drawn by the fact that we're so close to London, they can commute into London or get jobs here as we start to develop the economy here as well. Now if I move around a little bit further, and you have seen this before from other parts of the video, we've got the Fletton Quays development, which you can see just behind me, and just in front of that our fantastic Lido, which is internationally renowned. So we've had a look at the sights of Peterborough, and we've climbed up a lot of stone steps to get here, and it's very windy. Is there a quicker way of getting down, Jim?
I've got an idea.
Thanks, Jim. It was a quick way down, wasn't it? Let's go and see the rest of the city.
The building behind me is the former TK Maxx building. It's got a great profile at the entrance to the city centre, but it's not a great looking building. It is at the edge of the conservation area, so this spectacular development opportunity will have to be high quality, but there's a brilliant opportunity here for a statement building that will really mark out the beginning of the city centre to people coming in from the south.
The university here in Peterborough, ARU Peterborough, is a phenomenal opportunity for the city and for those coming to the city to invest. We're a brand new institution with over £77 million of investment already, but there's more to come. This university is unique in many ways. It's been designed with employers, co-designing our curriculum and our research activity to ensure it really meets the needs of the emerging industries in this city and beyond.
Peterborough has long been recognised as a cold spot for higher education, but that's all changed now. We've got this fantastic facility within our city. Investors will have a ready-made pipeline of students to join their workforce with those higher education skills. There's a range of post and undergraduate courses here, along with degree apprenticeships. You're going to have access to research and development facilities, to academics, and also join in with some knowledge transfer partnerships. To my left here is the Phase 1 building. So that's already got students that are occupying that building, many from the local area, and we've also got international students as well. We have got the Research and Development Centre, which is currently looking at an extended reality centre that's going to be at the bottom. And then behind me, we've got our Phase 3 building, which is another teaching building, and it's also going to have a fabulous living lab within it.
So we're at Dickens Street car park, and I'm standing in front of a blue hoarded area here that sits right in the middle of the car park. This is owned by Lidl, and it was disposed of by the council in 1988. So we encouraged Lidl to get into a joint venture with a developer. They subsequently have done, and they've come forward with a mixed-use regeneration development proposal for the whole of this area, including the Wellington Street car park that sits just across the road here. The development will comprise of a new Lidl store, a care home, a family restaurant, some affordable housing and some private sector housing. And it will regenerate this whole area, which is very incoherent and is desperately in need of an uplift, just to raise aspirations and to make this environmentally much more improved for the local community.
So I'm here today just outside our central library location, which is one of the sites of one of the projects called The Vine. The Vine project is going to be delivered across 2 sites. So here at the library, we'll be refurbishing the site, we'll be developing it to do more of a digital offering. We'll also have educational spaces, commercial spaces and community spaces. The other part of the project will be delivering to the south of the river, which will be a food and beverage offering on Fletton Quays. So that will be linked across a new footbridge, which will be taking us from the embankment across to Fletton Quays. So now we're down at Ferry Meadows. This is the destination for another one of the Townsend projects. Peterborough City Council are working with Neem Park Trust, which is going to be a clip and climb arena. So a destination for people of all ages to engage in more physical activity, which is fantastic. So another one of the projects within the programme, PCC are partnering with Inspire Education Group, and we are delivering a new build at Peterborough College which is focused on green technology, which is really exciting. So that's going to be delivering a new curriculum for students focused on new green construction methods, which will keep us going for the future, which is fantastic. And this is going to be open in 2024. So the Towns Fund programme, we've had some amazing investment into the city, 23 million from government, with match funding taking us up to over 50 million. The great thing about this programme is we've got all these live projects across the city and it's all happening now. We are seeing the changes, we are delivering on them, and they're all going to be completed and delivered for the people and for the city by March 2026.
Just across the river here, we've got a new development which is called Fletton Quays. And you can see the new building over the back, behind the mill building there. That's actually the council's offices. And the council have made an investment here to get regeneration away and controlled a lot of the land around here. The mill building in front has a planning application that's in already, that's nearing its conclusion. Jim, do you want to tell us a bit more about what's planned?
Yeah, it's to convert the mill back to its original form, with some really nice apartments in there, and to help with the viability of that, there'll be 3 new blocks along the river heading in that direction, stepping down, so that the mill retains its prominence as a spectacular heritage asset. The modern buildings will have green walls on them, really high quality standards for modern living.
Just behind those trees there's a goods shed building. That's actually listed. It was part of the railway complex that was here previously. There's a bridge going in here as part of our Towns Fund project. It's part of a £6.5 million intervention that we're going to build out over the next 2 years. You'll be able to cross the bridge. You can see students coming down from the campus just on the other side of the embankment, walking down here, going across the bridge into a new food hall. The food hall will be full of independent retailers, street food, etc. You'll be able to sit down there with your family, with your friends in a communal food hall and order different types of food around the same table. It's going to be really, really good for the nighttime economy. So we are at Middleholme now, next to Potter's Way. It's a 42-acre brownfield site sitting right next to the river. It's a massive jewel in the crown here at Peterborough. We're planning about 550 homes here and maybe a neighbourhood centre as well and some public amenity. It's only about a 7-minute walk back into the city centre. We're looking to do an outline planning application over the next 12 months and then to be taking this to the market for a procurement of a development partner in the next 18 to 24 months.
The site's allocated in the local plan. Discussions so far with the landowners have been very positive, so we're really confident that this fantastic site will be getting away very soon.
Peterborough already has a very successful city centre. It bounced back bigger and better than the national and regional averages post-COVID. And it has a very low vacancy rate as far as retail units are concerned. But we know we can do better. We want to work with you to bring high quality retail and food and beverage operatives to make this a really thriving city centre. Peterborough really is a city of opportunity. Whether you're a start-up business looking to expand, whether you're a multinational looking to establish a new facility here, or whether you're a student looking to develop your own career, the potential is here and we're here to support you on that journey.
I really hope you've enjoyed experiencing the opportunities here in Peterborough as much as we've enjoyed putting together this film, and that you're as excited as we are about the prospects for growth and regeneration in our fantastic city. We'd love you to get in touch with us, whether it's about investing in the city, whether it's about bringing your business here, or whether you just want more information. Please reach out to us, have that conversation and be part of the journey for Peterborough's future.